Hi class, and welcome to this video on minor tetrachords. If you have any questions on it, please feel free to reach out to me, Dr. Murdoch, or any of the TAs. Now, just as review, tetrachords represent 4 consecutive pitches, and they have different qualities. And just a reminder, we had major tetrachords, which included 4 pitches in order that had a relationship of 2-2-1. So if I were to do that, say on B flat, I would have a B flat, and again, you should always start by notating your 4 pitches and then seeing if the relationship is right. Well, if I think about B flat to C, that'll be 2 semitones. If I think about C to D, that's also 2 semitones. And then if I think about D to E flat, that gives me my 1. So I had to make an alteration there at the end. So with my major tetrachord, this is the relationship. I'm going to sing for you the solfege for a minor tetrachord. Remember, major was do, re, mi, fa. And sorry if you are perfect pitch, you're going to be very annoyed at me because of this. I'm sure I did not sing that in B flat, but do, re, mi, fa is the relationship, or sol, la, ti, do. For minor, this is how it sounds, and it's different. It sounds like this: do, re, mi, fa. One more time. Do, re, mi, fa. You'll notice that I made a change from mi to me, and what happened there is my index finger comes down and points down. It's as though the mi has been lowered to me. So if I were to do that here in B flat, I would need to lower mi to me like that. So now that changes some things here with my relationship of semitones. Solfege is do, re, now it's me. Before it was mi. That was for major, right? Okay. And then fa. Now if I'd increase that distance here by lowering that pitch 1 to the left, or closer to this re, I now have 1 semitone there and 2 here. So for a minor tetrachord, our relationship is 2, 1, 2. And that is the semitone relationship. Let's go ahead and make a couple other ones. Now I did that one in bass clef. I'll stay in bass clef here for a minute. Maybe we'll do some in treble clef in a moment as well. But let's pick one. And I'm going to pick D minor, okay? So I will start on D, and just like I did when I was making my major tetrachords, it's important that I notate this with consecutive pitches the whole way, okay? I'm going to scoot this up a little bit so you just see those. So I have do, which is D, and I'm going to check my connection here, or how close things are. So D to E, I know that I skip a D sharp and go to E. So that gives me 2 semitones. Now for those of you that may have forgotten where those half steps or single semitones show up, you can write out your alphabet here. Okay. And just remind yourself that from E to F and B to C, that's 1 semitone, and for all the rest, it's 2 semitones. Okay? So that's a good reminder. 2 semitones there. Okay? So D to E is 2. So that's great. Now I am supposed to have a pattern of 2, 1, 2. E to F is 1, so that checks out. And F to G is 2. So that also checks out. So we actually have this one, we didn't have to alter anything. Some of you may like to think back to your major tetrachord, and you would think, oh, well, that started off as D, E, F sharp, G. And the difference between a major tetrachord and a minor tetrachord is that you have taken Mi and you have lowered it to Me. Let's look at one more. How about we do one in treble clef now? We'll start on how about we start on an F sharp? Okay. Now F sharp seems like it might not be that common of a key, but it's a common minor key. Okay, so here we go, F sharp, and the solfege is going to be Do, Re, Me, where it's been lowered, and Fa. I will start by notating my 4 pitches, and then I will work from the beginning to create the spacing I need to give me a 2-2 or a 2-1-2 relationship. So F sharp to G is 1 semitone, so I need to make this distance bigger, and I'll do that by raising this G to G sharp. That will give me 2. G sharp to A is 1, and A to B is 2. So this one checks out just fine. We have Do, Re, Mi, Fa, just like that. I would encourage all of you, as you're working on these, to sit down at the piano and you can see those relationships, because each pitch, consecutive pitch on the piano, is a semitone apart. So go ahead and check that out if you want. Otherwise, good luck on your homework. Feel free to reach out to either me or Dr. Murdoch or any of the TAs if you need any help. Thanks.